Hey guys, and welcome back to the FFP. Today I want to do a breakdown and just talk for you a little bit about where me and Rob are coming from and some really exciting news about our plans for the future of the FFP, of this channel, our website, our Instagram, and just everything. First thing we want to say is sorry we haven't been posting videos lately. This has been a really crazy and chaotic time for us. I mean, you know just how chaotic it's been for everyone else, and just everything going on in the world, but you throw on top of some things that me and Rob have been going through. For one, like, Rob is a pastor. Unfortunately, we've known about like 8 or 9 people through our church who have passed away this summer. It's been a really rough year. He has done multiple funerals this month, and it's been very difficult. He has needed to step away from posting videos for a while, just because it's not an appropriate time when you have that many things to take care of. I got a new job at 6-7 months ago, and I'm working on doing some more training to get promoted again. This is my second promotion, and so I've been really busy with that, working over full time when you tack on like going home and studying for things and working on taking some tests so I can get some certifications and stuff like that. So we have been just crazy busy with everything going on top of everything else in the world. And then you see the unstableness of sports right now, the Milwaukee Bucks and the Twins, and there are a lot of teams protesting who are even just refusing to play games. Good for them, man. They are standing up for change, and I love that. That does mean that is one of those things that could very well stop football from happening this year. I would not be at all surprised to see an NFL team or two at least protest. In fact, I'd be surprised if no NFL teams were protesting this year. And you throw on top of the fact that we still have this pandemic going on, with the question mark being, are we even going to have a season? Because it was just a few months ago we were going to have a season like normal, and then we were going to have a shortened preseason, then no preseason. It keeps like they're really being stubborn against delaying or not having a season. The NFL is, and I love that. I love football. But if they keep saying they're going to have a season and then it keeps getting pushed back and pushed off, at this point it seems like we're going to have a season. But I wouldn't honestly be surprised if we had a game or two and not a complete season. So things have been really busy, and that's why we haven't been posting videos. This is really probably the worst year for football that I have ever seen, as far as everything going on in my life and Rob's life and the NFL season being in jeopardy. I never thought I would see a year where we wouldn't have football in the fall, but that is a real possibility that they may not finish out the season as they typically do. I certainly hope they do, and I want to say to everyone right now that week one, when the game starts, we're going to put waiver wire, start sit videos, trade advice. We are going to be doing so many videos, but for right now, we have been absolutely swamped with things going on in life. And for anybody who's watched this channel, you even know about the concerns my sister, who has been had a couple of is looking forward to having some brain surgery. She already had a brain surgery in the past, and a lot that they're trying to do to get rid of her epilepsy. She has this really bad. So like I said, there's a lot going on, and that's why we've kind of stepped away to just deal with life. But one of the things I wanted to say is that we stepped away temporarily and haven't been posting a whole lot of videos. We hope to be back at it before the season starts, but if not, we will be there every single week for you, helping you win a championship. I've also spent some time because some nights I'll maybe close, or I'll do very late shifts sometimes, and so I'll be getting home at midnight. Can't quite post a video, but I've got a half an hour, 45 minutes to get some work done, because I do like to stay up late. So I've been working on some really cool stuff on the website. Our rankings are not complete on our website. Again, it's really just been a rough time, but I have done something really cool. Our rankings are up there. Their players are not ordered where we'd like them to be ordered, but we have all the players on our website with all their stats. And then the really cool thing is I've been working on a system, because I don't just want to be a video guy. I think as the FFP, really want to be the ultimate one-stop shop, everything you need to dominate your fantasy league. So we've been doing some long-term stuff on the site to help hopefully eventually become really the #1 fantasy site out there. And so that's what we've been working on. We've got this cool thing going on right now where we're posting some articles to the website. There's a few of them up there, not a ton, but there is a few if you want to check them out. And you can actually go to our rankings, and then any player that has a read more all the way on the notes section for that player. So you can go say our quarterbacks, Pat Mahomes. You can actually click read more. It'll send you to the article that I wrote about him. They're usually a couple thousand words, 2,000 words long. You can like the article, you can comment on it. There's a nice button that'll just let you share it, copy and paste it to wherever you want to send it. You can, like I said, you can comment. You can do all that directly from our website, and hoping that in the future we will have the most in-depth, the most solid, well-rounded, complete, informative rankings out there, where you can read just super solid information on these guys. And so that's some of the stuff that we've been working on, some of the things that we've been trying to develop long term. And that's another reason that things haven't been coming out, because that's a huge goal of mine, and it's finally complete now. We're just working on writing articles and posting those. And so That's some of the stuff that's been going on in our lives. It has been just a crazy, hectic year for us, and we wanted to catch you guys up on where we're at because we've been silent for a while, and I apologize for that. And I would just say to anybody, don't unsubscribe. In fact, I would still be telling people, tell your friends to subscribe. We went through a bit of a hiccup there, a rough patch, but we are bouncing back, and I'm telling you, at some point, this site is going to be the #1 fantasy site out there. I'm telling you. That is just completely, that is like one of my #1 goals right now, and I really do think we're going to get there. We just have a lot of things that we're overcoming right now, and a lot of processes and a lot of things we have to upgrade and tweak and adjust, like the website. That was one goal. Even through everything going on, how tough it's been, I still was able to get one goal done on this site, and that makes me feel really great about the future of what we're doing because I'm very passionate about football, and I know Rob is as well. And no matter what happens with football this season, we'll be watching football in the next year and the year after that and the year after that, and we will be dominating fantasy leagues. So hopefully you guys will stick around and join us. If you do have any questions, there's comment section down below, that, and I would definitely consider leaving a comment, talking to us about everything going on, and let's just talk some football. One of the interesting things I read is I'm still finding some time here and there, maybe on break or whatever, where I'll look through some football stats, and I noticed something crazy the other day that somebody had posted. I don't remember what site it was, but they posted that Russell Wilson has had 3 consecutive years, and 4 of the last 5 years where he has had at least 30 touchdown passes. Over the last 3 years, he has had 3 straight years with 30 touchdown passes, and over those 3 years, he's the only quarterback to do it more than once. Every other QB has only done it one time. It's funny because in fantasy football, a 30 touchdown season is the standard. It really has been for a long time, where if your quarterback doesn't hit 30 touchdown passes, you should maybe not draft him very high and maybe go week to week, or at least get him as your late pick, right? And yet he seems to be the only one who's dependable to do that. Of course, Lamar Jackson has recently exploded. We'll see. It's really unfair to compare his rookie season to, a more mature Russell Wilson. And then there's Pat Mahomes, who would have had 30 touchdowns, but he had his injury and stuff like that. But you can still see that the quarterback position is very unstable. So if you're wondering for like a prompt to talk about in the comments, let's talk about quarterbacks that we trust as much as Russell Wilson. Because in fantasy terms, when we combine the ceiling with the floor to get the average player that we are drafting, you could certainly make the argument that Russell Wilson is the #1 fantasy quarterback in the league, especially with some young wide receivers who are still getting better, in the addition of a solid veteran tight end in Greg Olsen, who is going to add some dependability to that tight end spot. I would definitely consider him at #1, but that's what's going on right now, guys. That's where we're at. We are going to be on it once the season comes. We're going to be on it in the off season and next season, posting to Instagram, TikTok. We're really blowing up our website as a place that you can turn for all of the fantasy information that you need. Guys, thank you so much for watching. You have a great day, and God bless.